As promised, I am going to make this cowgirl video, but unfortunately for you guys, I am not okay right now. So like, this is gonna be a quick one. But as you can see, my runes on her are shit. Period. There's no good way to go about saying it at all. Like it just there isn't. She has 30% crit rate, 38% accuracy, and 1400 attack. It's not great, but she's on Violent Revenge for the Necropolis run. Hey, Gavin, what up? Um, so this is kind of what we're working with these, mid-tier runes. Nothing really all that great. It's really not. But what works for why it works? Like it just does. These skills are ridiculous for a free Nat 3. Everyone's been crawling after her for the Paladin fusion, when in reality, you all need to be building this bitch. Period. So, this first skill hits 3 times automatically. I just went, boom, Necro. Each chance has a 30% chance to slow. Second skill hits 2 times with a strip and an heal block. Pretty great. And that goes up to a 75% proc rate, it looks like. And the first skill goes up to a 50. This freaking passive, though, increases or decreases the enemy's attack bar by 10% with each attack and weakens the enemy's defense for 1 turn with a 50% chance. This is an automatic effect. That's each hit. It has a 10% attack bar reduction and a defense break. 3 hits with the auto attack gives you a slow, defense break, and attack bar reduction on every single hit. The second skill is 2 hits that gives you a strip and a heal block with an attack bar reduction and a defense break. What? Like, she is the new Bella. Bella's great. Don't get me wrong. Bella is amazing in his own right. She's the attack type Bella in my mind. And yeah, she's an attack type monster. I 40'd her out the day I got her, period, because I was like, I gotta see what she can do. She cut my necro time by 30 seconds, guys. That's a lot. But don't take my word for it. We're going to go have some fun with her. So we're going to go into Kairos here. I'm just going to throw her in random teams, and we're just going to see if it works. That's where I'm at with today. So we're going to throw her in there. Remember, she's got 30% crit rate and basically 30% accuracy. Not great. And we're just going to watch those debuffs. Watch that. Look at that. So she's not really going to matter too much until we get to the boss stage, but for all of you who are running Hua in your Giant Speed 10 team, knock it off. Because she can take that spot, and she does not have the attribute disadvantage that Hua does. Now, I don't know if she's actually going to clear this, because it's not looking great, but you can kind of see what she's meant to do and how she's working. Yeah, sure, Hua might have the 15% attack bar reduction versus the 10%, but the cowgirl hits 3 times instead of 1, potentially 2. So, like, you've got more chances for that attack bar reduction to proc. You got the same amount of attack bar reduction because 3 hits at 10% and 2 hits at 15. They're both 30% attack bar reduction. And rather than applying dots like Hua does, she applies more debuffs, which makes her way more useful in a raid situation. Which I have her in my raid 5 team as well now, even with that crap rune set. It doesn't run very well. I won't lie to you and tell you it does. But when it runs, it clears faster with her than without. And all those debuffs loading up with things like Malaka and Amir and Shaolin, anything that bases its damage off the number of debuffs that the target has, she's going to help a lot with, just because she applies a lot of freaking debuffs. Now, if we move on to dragons, by the way, these 3 monsters right here do actually clear Dragon Speed 10 for whatever reason. Man, I don't know what I want to run here. We're going to go with a basic staple setup. And then we're just going to throw her in there and see how it runs. Wherever she went. Let's see how it goes. I actually haven't tried her in Dragon Speed 10 yet. Come to think of it, with this team with the double strip, we might be okay to face check, but I don't really want to try it. But look, Sig took a turn before that tower because the cowgirl hit him. Period. Like, that is the reason Sig went next. I use her in Guild Wars already. I've used her... I'm trying to think where else I've put her in. I think that's about it. Guild Wars and Dungeons, really. And then Raid. So basically everywhere but TOA, I guess. I started using her in RTA. That was kind of fun. I actually won a couple matches for once. It was interesting. It's a weird experience for me, let me tell you. Oh, we're about to get wiped. Nope, because she attack bar reduced the Zeros, and then Verde brought Vero's turn up. It's the only reason I lived through that. Now again, her accuracy is low, her crit rate's kind of low, and she's not skilled out, so a lot of these proc rates aren't going to be ideal yet. But even at the spot that she's at, I feel like she's doing really, really well. So we're going to go with left, right, center, just, you know, for the safe clear. And there's that slow applied. And now that tower has not given me any dots yet, because the turn rotate is just too much. Verde would tank the tower, though, wouldn't he? Now, ideally, she'll make it to the boss round, like, after all the crystals are cleared, and she can just lock down that boss with Vertihile's help. But she has completely stopped that immunity from tagging until now because she's dead. You guys can kind of see what my intentions with her are. I'm kind of curious as to what anybody else might be looking at building for her. I know, looking through reviews, I saw a couple of rage builds that were kind of weird. I saw a despair build that I did really like, actually. I prefer the violent build for Necro. And to kind of proc out of the stuns. Oh, it's not looking like we're going to clear this run specifically. But that team should clear. Absolutely. I'm not going to run it again just to save time and because I feel like hell, but you kind of get the point there. Now, Necro here. You guys have seen this team before. I've run it before. I've run it on stream before. It's my go-to team. But what happens if we take a panda out So we just took out the fusible Nat 5 that I'm sure a lot of you have either gotten or are working on. And we're going to give us that attack power leader skill. Only 18%, not great, but the fact that they gave her one at all is interesting to me. Because she's already got the 2 skills and the passive. I felt like they felt like they needed to give her a 4th slot for whatever reason. And honestly, it just wasn't quite necessary. Now, obviously, in the boss round, the passive isn't going to work quite the same way. You're not going to get that attack bar reduction because of the necropolis boss's passive, the Lich King. He refuses to allow you to reduce his attack bar. But the defense break, the slow, the heal break, all crucial debuffs to have in every dungeon, to be honest with you. Anything that has a heal or takes turns quickly, or in this case, one of the highest defense bosses in the game, you have to have those kinds of debuffs, and she supplies all of them, along with a multi-hit to try to clear that shield off. And if you watch, like, I am just kind of trucking through this. My Malaka missed a couple of bomb drops, so that's But here we are, boss stage. Not really too much happening early on. Oh, there we go. Look how much damage she did just because of the cowgirl. That Shaolin should not have hit for nearly as much as she did. And we're just cleaving through this. Not landing the defense break at all, though, so that's not good. Oof. Colleen's got a heal. There we go. Now we're safe. And 3 hits on that revenge hit is the same as the panda, so, I mean, that's just kind of a straight trade. Cowgirl's down, but you see just how much damage, like, or how much help she put in. You made an alt account? If you go back, I've got all of those, I think it's called the Factory Reset series. I was working on building all of the staple basic monsters. I'll try to get back into the account one of these days, but I just can't seem to find the login anywhere. But that's a 2-minute, 34-second clear time. That's not terrible. This same team is what got me that minute 53, which is decent for Necro. Like, it's actually fairly good. Let's go give her a try in Guild Wars, though. I want to try to pick a team that she... Actually, you know what? She can totally do something against Team 2 there. So we're going to go... First team, we're going to go with my staple, just bomber team. We're going to see if it works. I'm kind of feeling like I'm going to have some issues with Team 1. I might actually lose. But I'm fighting this team for the second one. Shaolin's amazing. Always build Shaolin. We're going to run Okanos to counter the Perna. And actually, we're going to use the Cowgirl to counter Chasen, but not with the heal block. We're going to use that attack bar reduction to steadily, keep her in check. In the meantime, we're going to use Vertihile to turn rotate those turns so that Okanos can keep stunning and the Cowgirl can keep the Chasen from taking turns. So that's the intent here. That's what we're trying for. This is a fairly low-level guild, but this isn't looking good. Increase cooldown time. Alright. Well, We're still going to plant those bombs. And since Cammy didn't get a bomb, we're going to hit her next. I'm done. That's game. There's no way. Not even going to bother. Got it. Ow. Alright, well, I'm not going to be able to show you guys shit if everything wipes. So, we're just going to quit out of that. Let's try somebody down here. Those are single monsters. Not worth it. See, the problem is she's not Shield Will, so like, you know? Alright, I think I can take this team 2 here. We're actually going to run Bella instead of Vertihile for it, just for the extra heals, so we don't run into the issue we ran into last time. But, we'll see how it goes. So we've got the plant, and we're going to hit Leica again for good measure. Yeah, I'm glad I did. Theo's gone. But this Leica's going to be a pain in my ass. Oh, he's so dead. He was so dead. There goes Sierra. Oh my god, come on. There we go. Alright, so we beat the first one. So Kanos is going to stun everything out. We're going to throw defense break on Vero, reset on the Panda, and then we want the triple hit slow. So we got the defense break, which means the slow stuck. And we can hit him again. Man, those Vile procs. We're going to kill Vero. Stun everybody out. Reset the Panda again. Rinse and repeat. Should have defense broke the Panda with the second Bella turn, but whatever. And there you have it. Loren does work in Guild Wars. There was nothing really to strip, unfortunately, to kind of showcase that second skill. But, I mean, you get the point there. Let's see. What time is it? Oh, shoot. Okay. I'm going to have to get off soon in a sec here. So we're going to go do a raid run real quick. See how she kind of does in there, because I feel like even with the crap runes, it's not terrible. Meh. She'll do okay. I do run her in any of the elemental B10s that get a debuff or get a buff from one of the towers. So I think water gets immunity and wind gets invincibility. Because obviously that second skill on her and then the second skill on Bella, it's enough to cleanse everything or to strip everything off so that you can just keep doing damage. And it definitely does drop your time a little bit. We have a lot of not options. Okay, there we go. Oh, he's running an Ardella. It's not something you see every day. I guess I'll run the cowgirl lead. Nope. Okay. Kids these days. There we go. Now, I'm probably not going to pull too high a contribution, to be completely honest with you. My runes are a little shaky still for the, Raid 4, Raid 5 scene. But as long as this Darkle dude is paying any goddamn attention at all, we should be on our way shortly. Thank you. And whoever it was that just asked about Shaolin, like, she's frontlining my raid. What the hell? We had no damage mitigation on that boss at all, and my Colleen's just decided she's not gonna heal my cowgirl. Was that my 40'd cowgirl? I think I accidentally ran my 35'd one for the paladin fusion. Yep. Yeah, I totally did. That was my bad. Oh well. It looks like these guys are holding strong anyways. Let these guys know at least that I'm not as garbage as I look right now. This probably ain't gonna clear. I'm actually just gonna drop party real quick. They get to clear on their own. If they clear, cool. But I did not earn that. So let's put the right cowgirl in here. Put Shaolin in back, like where she's supposed to be. Um, it's gonna really. I'm not that bad, guys. Come on. I do raid 5. I'm just not doing raid 5 right now for the sake of defense. For the sake of the stream. Oh my god, did it change my cowgirl? Asshole had to kick me, huh? Let's check real quick. Nope, it totally didn't. God fucking damn it. Whatever. Man. I'm getting frustrated. Alright, I'm just gonna make a party. So that people can't mess with me and boggle my mind. Cowgirl. Backline, Sheldon, backline. And we've got a Busty Wang on our team, so you know we're winning this one. This guy is laughing so hard he's in pain. Sorry, I'm trying to entertain you guys. I know it's not working. Alright, now that we have the right cowgirl, look at that. She didn't get one shot. Now, if you look, if you got the dais from the Hall of Heroes, everything but Shaolin is farmable on this team. You can build this team. Salty, what raid can you do? We can do raid right now if you want. I think I've got time for like one more after this. Oof. Stacks were too high. Took way too much damage there. There we go. I've only got 18% contribution. I get more than that in raid 5. Alright, well then... I think I still have you added somewhere. One of these days, we'll sit down and do some raid 3 together. I'll grab Brett or something like that. So my cowgirl's dead, but we're already basically through the raid. And she just works. Oh, I didn't see what he said. My bad. $220, not a bad run. Ooh. Ooh. They might just be rare, but I'll take them. What the hell? Look at how tanky that is. Jesus. Salty, hit me up via the Facebook page for Rhythmic Gaming, and we'll set up a day to just kind of sit down and burn through all our energy on Raid. I'm totally game to do that. I need the grindstones anyways. His Hua looks better than my Shaolin, and it upsets me a little bit. Because I'm pretty proud of my Shao build. Look at this. But he's sitting with, like, twice my stats in every aspect. So that's my Shao. Now let's go look at this guy's Hua again. He's got him on Fatal Broken. But look at these subs. 21 speed, not bad. I think my highest is a 23. I've got a couple of 20s, but not very many. They're kind of hard to come by. Wow, if I don't get a heal off here in a second, my team's gonna wipe. Yeah, this is bad. This is very bad. No defense break. Oh, I'm gone. Oh, he's gone. Funny's gonna have to try to solo for us. Maybe. I don't know, his Darian's just like holding him on for dear life. Oh, we've got it. Cool. It's a much longer run if you die. Everybody's got those moments, though. I'm definitely gonna sell that. Alright. Does anybody want to see anything else involving the cowgirl at all before we sign off? Because I've got like 10 minutes of free time left before I gotta do some stuff. And we have all element attribute dungeons open right now, so like I can run her in literally anything. Gonna give it the 10 seconds for the screen delay. Alright, well we're gonna end the stream here with a greed summon just to show you guys why you shouldn't do it and to keep you guys from doing it. But we need to power something up first, apparently. Yeah, I'm just waiting on that Charger Shark for Paladin Fusion 2. It's frustrating. You like my last 2 Light Dark Scrolls? Right here? The 2 before that, identical. And the 1 before that, so this is 5 Light Dark Scrolls in a month and a half. This little dude right here. If you can read that at all, this is absolutely useless. I equalized their attack bar, or their HP bars. It literally only nullifies Chasen's 3rd skill. Otherwise, it's not worth anything. I'm kind of hoping he gets buffed. I might throw him in storage. We're gonna, speaking of storage, go throw that angel. Ooh. We're full. Okay. Guess not. And greed summon. Don't do it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.